Let's talk about John Kennedy for a second, a senator who also has garnered national attention with his various quips, one-liners, other things he tends to tell reporters in the hallways here in the US Senate. He, of course, was once a Democrat. What do you think is your number one reason for believing that he shouldn't be there anymore?
I think you look at the condition of our state and where our country is. Louisiana ranks 50 in the nation in crime. We rank 49 in opportunity. We rank 47 in healthcare, 46 in education. You name it. And Kennedy's been elected almost as long as I've been alive. And you can't take responsibility for our good culture and gumbo and all of the flavor we have, but not responsibility for where we are as a state in comparison to our neighbors. And so, my generation and others are looking at the leadership, and we don't want Senator Froghorn Leghorn. We want somebody who's going to go to DC and represent the people.
Just give him the seat, man. Kennedy, just get out of there. Give him the seat. I know it's Louisiana. It's going to be incredibly difficult, but he did not come to play. He came conquer. It was great right there.
Ready to represent the people. This is representation of the people that are. This is the reason why you get someone from the community to run. It's why they make sure that your residence is in the state that you're saying you're gonna go represent, so you can know and represent the people there. We've gotten so far from that we don't realize the people that are in office, majority of the people in office, don't represent the folks who are actually living there on the ground. That's why when they go on these news report programs and they say, the people of Louisiana want this, ain't spoken to one person in Louisiana. You spoke to the donors of Louisiana. I'm sorry. The rich donors of Louisiana want this. This is what our politicians push for, and we need this change.
100%. We got a little bit more I want you to show. He, just like in that ad, he comes equipped with the facts. Let's go to a little bit more of that video.
Got a senator who voted against the infrastructure bill, right? We have a D or an F grade in infrastructure, and we rank 47 in the country in infrastructure. And those billions of dollars are going to help Louisiana put people back to work, fix our crumbling roads and bridges. You go to New Orleans, you go to small towns around this state, they're potholes that you can step into and be knee deep to waist deep, right? And so having a US senator who doesn't prioritize the people of Louisiana, doesn't prioritize working people, would rather spend his time on Fox News making quips about whether or not we taste like a chicken or a bear, chicken to a bear. Those are not things that value or bring value to the voters of Louisiana or to this country. And we need leaderships that's going to talk about healthcare, that's going to talk about education and the child tax credit, and how do we advance this democracy? How do we protect the right to vote, right, for every American citizen in this country, instead of being an obstructionist to the process of democracy? And that
just great information. People in the chat are talking about how bad the roads are there. Yeah,
it's
and
unreal.
Their senator tried to block them from getting that money.
Unreal. So this is him talking about what's wrong. How much do the other guys talk about what's wrong, where they are, and what they're going to do about it? It's such a simple equation. Just put it together. This is what the problem is. I'm going to approach it. We're going to do this in a process to get it done, because we have it. We're the most powerful country on earth. I've been saying this for the past 3 days about everything I'm talking about. Why don't we start acting like it? Mostly because we don't want to.
Yeah, 100%. So we're gonna be following this hard. It's Louisiana. It's gonna be very difficult. It would be great to have him in the Senate. Imagine the speeches he would give, how great it would be. That said, if he cannot make it in the Senate, I still would prefer Foghorn Leghorn to Kennedy. Can we draft him as a potential replacement?
Might make a little bit more sense. And last thought, again, I want everyone to realize, we started this with him smoking a big blunt on a campaign ad. We ended with him breaking down all the reasons why we need to fund these things that'll help Louisiana move forward and progress and represent people that live there. It's crazy how you can smoke a blunt and still come up with the most thoughtful statements that break down all these barriers of all the BS that we see all the time. It's crazy. It's almost like it doesn't affect you to think.
Yeah, not in the way that they say. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.